What week is this? Oh, week 2. That's right, week 2 of the 2016 NFL season. I'll get to week 1 later, but right now it's time for me to pick the games. Let's go. Bills. Tonight's Thursday night game. Bills hosting the Jets. And yes, the Color Rush is back for 2016 as well. Wonderful. Anyway, should be an interesting matchup. It's the Jets wide receivers against the Buffalo Bills secondary. Listen, Buffalo, tough loss last week. Looks like Rex Ryan is still. Looks like the Buffalo Bills are still the Buffalo Bills in terms of penalties, because they committed a shit ton of penalties last week against Baltimore. More on that later. But right now, I'll take. Give me the Buffalo Bills. I'm not. Like I said, I was a little impressed with the Jets and with the Jets hanging in there, but every game is expected to be close and shit like that. But give me the well, not every fucking game. It happens sometimes. That being said, take the Buffalo Bills to win. Saints taking on the New York Giants. On to the Sunday games now. And last year these two teams lit each other up because of how porous and garbage both defenses were. I expect more of the same, to be perfectly honest with you, with the Giants winning. Okay, Cowboys going on the road to face the Redskins. And, oh man, Washington got ran over by D'Angelo Williams, and I liked that. Kirk Cousins played like utter shit, and I liked that as well. And give me the fucking Cowboys to defeat the Washington Redskins, because the past couple of seasons, it's been the road team that's been winning the matchup. I expect more of the same here, so yeah. Plus, Alfred Morris is going to do the same thing that D'Angelo Williams did to this Washington Redskins team. Oh, this is an interesting game. Dolphins going on the road to face the New England Patriots. Tannehill actually played pretty good. Tannehill actually played okay. I mean, he actually played well given the circumstances. In Seattle, on the West Coast, in a tough environment for one thing. Oh, and you're facing the Legion of Boom. Of course, the Seahawks did win that game, but still. So I'm a little concerned. So the Patriots, they're on a bit of an upset alert. I mean, and meanwhile, you got the New England Patriots. Surprise, surprise, the New England Patriots are gonna be Super Bowl contenders again. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo played well considering who the Patriots were facing. They were facing the Arizona Cardinals. More on that later. I would not be surprised to see the Dolphins win this game, but give me the New England Patriots to win. Adam Gase still has work to do. Moving on. Bengals going on the road to face the Pittsburgh Steelers. Last time these two teams met was that AFC wildcard game where the Bengals could have won the game, but they committed some stupid ass fucking penalties and cost themselves that opportunity to win their first playoff game since God knows how long. In a situation like this, normally I would take the Bengals because usually the road team wins the matchups. With that being said, because it's Pittsburgh's home opener, give me the Pittsburgh Steelers to win. Alright, San Francisco 49ers going on the road to face the Carolina Panthers. And the Carolina Panthers fucking blew it with that field goal. The Panthers should be 1-0. Instead, they're 0-1. And the 49ers, they're 1-0. I hope. Hold up. Let me turn this television off. It's distracting the shit out of me. I hope the Niners enjoyed that victory that they beat. I hope the 49ers enjoyed that victory where they were beating down the St. Louis Rams. Why am I saying St. Louis Rams? It's the LA Rams. Can't believe I have to say that again. Whatever. But anyway, I hope the 49ers enjoyed that victory because it's going to be short fucking lived. Good luck to Chip Kelly and Blaine Gabbert. But the Carolina Panthers are fucking winning this game. End of story. Moving on. Ravens going on the road to face the Cleveland Browns. Always interesting to seeing these two teams clash. The Ravens. I'm a little concerned about them because at one point during the game against Buffalo, they had like 2 false start penalties back to back, and they were at home, mind you. And of course, Cleveland. Well, Robert Griffin III is out. They do have Josh McCown, who isn't that bad. Who isn't really that bad of a quarterback, to be perfectly. I gotta be honest with you. I've been dissing on this guy for 2 fucking years. With good reason though, because people were way too fucking high on him. It's like, seriously? Of course I'm gonna be hating on him. Nonetheless, this is McCown's team now. And listen, I still stand by this. The Browns are good. The Browns, they're not going 4-12 or whatever the fuck everybody else is saying or whatever. However, the Browns, they're gonna get off to an 0-2 start. They've won their last 2 home openers, but this is the Ravens. But the Ravens are fucking healthy now. So take the Ravens to win this game. Put up or shut up time for the Baltimore Ravens. Period. Titans going on the road to face the Detroit Lions. Nice victory by the Detroit Lions last week. Coming back like they did. And the Tennessee Titans, well, the Titans fucking suck right now. I gotta be honest with you. The Titans suck on offense. Their defense actually played pretty well. So the Detroit Lions should be a little bit more. So the Lions, they might not score as many points like they did against the Indianapolis Colts. However, take the Lions to start 2-0. This should be an interesting one. Chiefs going on the road to face the Houston Texans. Last time these two teams met, the Chiefs blanked the Houston Texans. Thanks in large part to Brian Hoyer's bad fucking performance. Well, Brian Hoyer's not there anymore, and the Texans actually played well last week. Osweiler, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad, whatever. I do like Fuller, excuse me. Fuller on one side and Hopkins on the other, and then you got the Kansas City Chiefs. They had to come back to beat a pretty lowly Chargers team. Maybe the Chargers will get better, but man, this is a tough game for me to pick. This is really tough for me to pick. You know what? Take the Texans in a close one. I know the Chiefs have had their number as of late. With that being said, I think the Houston Texans are gonna finally get a victory over the Chiefs. Because Kansas City, they didn't really make any improvements on that football team other than bringing in Nick Foles. Other than that, who gives a shit? All right, late afternoon games. Seahawks going on the road to face the Los Angeles Rams. Like I said, can't believe I have to say that again. Although, at least finally, the NFL has a true Western division. So So whatever there. And the Rams are. This Rams fucking team is sewage. They're not garbage. Even garbage is more exciting to watch. This team is fucking sewage. Okay, Case Keenum is the starting quarterback again. Not that, and I actually agree with that decision. Do not put Jared Goff in a fuck. Do not throw Jared Goff to the fucking wolves, especially in the form of a Seahawk. Of course, on the Seahawks side of things, Russell Wilson, he's going to be back. He now has a sprained ankle. He's going to have to be back. He's going to have to battle that for a few weeks, if not the entire season. So, with that being said, the Rams suck big fucking whatever the fuck you want, whatever the fuck object you want to fucking call. Take the Seattle Seahawks to win this fucking game. End of story. Alright. Buccaneers going on the road to face the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals played flat last week, I think, and the Cardinals should have first off, Cardinals should have known better. They should have known that the New England Patriots we're going to be ready to play. I mean, give me a fucking break. Okay, the Cardinals act like... Okay, people act like the Patriots never had a situation where they didn't have Tom Brady before. Hello, they were 11-5 without him. Well, essentially 11-5 without him. Or whatever you want to call it. However, look for the Cardinals to bounce back. I think it's going to be a close one as well. Well, because I am kind of jumping on board for the on this Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Jameis Winston, because Jameis Winston lit up Atlanta. Granted, Atlanta's defense sucks, but still. So I would not be surprised to see the Buccaneers win. I'm not going to take the Buccaneers to win, but I would not be surprised if the Buccaneers won. Take the Cardinals. Next up, interesting game. Jaguars going on the road to face the San Diego Chargers. Listen, I know Jacksonville took it to the Green Bay Packers and all this fucking bullshit, but give me a fucking break. The Packers defense is shit. Packers defense has always been suspect, okay? So who gives a shit if the Packers... So who gives a shit if the Jaguars actually showed up against Green Bay, okay? Bottom line is this. They lost. And if you're in 110-degree weather or whatever, and you're facing the road team, you actually better win. And the fact that the Jaguars didn't win still means they have work to do. So give me a fucking break. And as far as the Chargers go, I understand the Chargers, they lost Keenan Allen again. Last year was the last rated kidney. This year, torn ACL. Wonderful. That being said, however, the Charger. I'm just gonna take the Chargers. This is a tough game for me to pick. Expect me to change this pick because I fucking can. But for now, give me the Chargers. All right, Falcons going on the road to face the Oakland Raiders. Raiders. End of story. Moving on. Nice victory by the Raiders against the Saints last week. Colts going on the road to face the Denver Broncos. Now the Broncos, I wasn't surprised that the Broncos won in week 1 because the Broncos usually win home openers, okay? Trevor Siemian, he played okay. He played okay. He's got to stop throwing interceptions, obviously, even though I don't think either of them were his fault. But But the Broncos are going to have to rely on C.J. Anderson to carry this fucking team again. And boy, did he carry the fucking Broncos offense against Carolina. Holy shit. And the Colts came off a very disappointing loss. We don't know about Demaryius Thomas on the Broncos side. I think the Colts are going to use that loss as motivation. Give me the Indianapolis Colts to defeat the Denver Broncos. The Colts are not going 0-2 again. Though I do not like Indianapolis' fucking defense. So yeah, whatever. All right, Packers going on the road to face the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings' offense was pitiful last week, but their defense is fucking great. Okay. I know it's just one game, so I don't want to overreact too much. This is kind of a tough game for me to pick. So here's the deal. If the Vikings start Sam Bradford, I'll take the Minnesota Vikings. No. I'll take that back. If the Vikings start Sean Hill, I'll take the Vikings. And the reason for that is because at least Sean Hill has had experience under the current offensive system that the Vikings are running. However, if the Vikings start Sam Bradford, and I don't think that's going to happen, but by some chance they do just decide to go with Bradford, I'm going to take the Packers. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Sam Bradford sucks. I don't care how good your defense is. If you have Sam Bradford at quarterback, forget it. So yeah, there you go. Kind of a cop-out pick, but stick ice picks up your fucking ass. Anyway, Eagles going on the road to face the Chicago Bears. Wow, and Eagle fans are bitching because people are speaking the truth that it was just the fucking Browns. Well, I got news for you. Cry me a fucking river. It was just the fucking Browns. Ooh, I'm fucking scared. Shut the fuck up. Carson Wentz played well, okay? I'll give you that. But here's the fucking deal. The Eagles were expected to beat the Cleveland Browns. So shut the fuck up already with that fucking shit. Alright? Cry me a fucking river and get a fucking life for God's sake. Give me a fucking break. But anyway, and guess what? I'm taking the Chicago Bears to win this game because I am not fully convinced. I'm not convinced yet that Carson Wentz is the guy. You just saw one game and people think he's already the guy. Give him a few fucking games, and then you can fucking say that. Hell, give him a fucking season, and then you can fucking say that shit. We've seen. Let me get to the Chicago Bears side. The Bears got off to a 14-13 lead at halftime over Houston, and then Houston made the proper adjustments in the second half. Give me the Chicago. Like I said, take the Chicago Bears. I think they'll be better next week. They suck. They did suck at home. They did suck at home last year. They were 1-7 at home. Pathetic. But with that being said, I think the Bears can turn around those home woes this season. So that's all I got to say about that. There are your picks for the 2016 NFL season for week 2. Any prediction changes that I make will be in the description down below. Till next time, later, fuckers.